are going to do one of my other ones from the blog that I don't have a full video for. It's called the Warrior Workout. It is a minute of work and 15-second break. There's 8 exercises, and we're going to do 24 rounds, so we're going to do it 3 times through. Stopwatch looks like this. Okay, and 15 seconds we'll start our break, and then we'll move into the exercises. I would do this workout and then do Don't Waste My Time. That's how I'll have it on the blog as 2 parts. And if you want to do one on one day because you have time, but you can't do both workouts, that's fine. But that way, if you don't have anything to pair the Don't Waste My Time with, this is a pretty good one because it's more cardio based, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's get started. We're not going to waste time. Walking lunges. If you don't have the space to do walking lunges, do them in place. You don't have to move. I'll show you before I start walking, but we're going to do a minute of them. You can put your hands behind your head. You can put them over your head. If you can't walk because you don't have any room, do front lunges. When you lunge, make sure your knee does not go past your toe. You want your knee to be lined up with your ankle on the leg that you're stepping out, and the leg that you're dropping down, you want on a 90-degree angle. You want to drop that knee towards the floor. You want to keep that back straight. I'm going to start walking. I am going to have to turn because I will run out of room. You keep walking for as much as you can before you turn. Usually I do this at the gym and I have a straightaway. Either way works. If I'm outside, I'll do it up and down the sidewalk. Okay, that was a minute. Side plank hip dip to an elbow twist. Right sides first. Okay? Move my ball. Right side plank, drop down, twist over, down, twist over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it gets to be too much on your hands, lower down to your elbows. 11, 12, 13, 14. Side to side lunges. If you want, you can use a bag, you can use weights, you don't have to use anything. You can put your hands on your head, lunge out to the right, and then out to the left. Again, keeping that knee lined up with the ankle. Don't take it past the toe. The leg stepping out is the one that the knee bends. The inside leg remains straight. You feel a pull on the inside leg and the inner thigh. And you feel it in the quads. As you press off, come back up to a stand. Press through the heels. Keep that back straight. Abs are tight and engaged. Chin is lifted. Left side, plank hip dip, elbow twist. You want to keep the body lined up, core is tight, lift up that waist. You're going to drop it down and twist. Down, twist in. 3, twist. 4. This is not about how fast you do them. You want to engage that core, focus on working those obliques. If you're just using your momentum and swinging it up and dropping it down, you won't get as much benefit out of it as if you concentrate when you go down, coming back up and contracting those obliques and engaging that core. Take breaks when you need to. Woo. Jump lunges are next. If you don't want to jump, just do a reverse lunge. I'll show you. You can just step back without the jump. But if you want to take it up a little bit, you would do plank down, up. This is for the triceps. You are in a plank position and the core. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Engage that core. Right, left, then left, right, right. Keep that back flat, that core engaged. Look up, don't dip your head, you'll round your back. Keep your neck in proper alignment, neutral spine. Woo. Prisoner squats. And then we're going to do a plank hip raise. It's a combo move. I'm going to turn so you can see me. When you drop down, press that butt back. You want to keep the knees lined up with the ankles. Keep them behind the toes. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Squeeze that butt when you come up. Press through the heels. Keep that core engaged. Chest is lifted. Back is straight. Open that mouth and breathe. Hip dip combo. 6 plank hip raises, and then a knee lift, a knee tuck right and left. Okay, so contract your abs. It's like a pike, but you're not going far. 3, 4, 5. Knee right, knee left. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're contracting those abdominal muscles, which is raising the butt and the back up. So you're not raising real high. It's not a pike. You're not lifting with your shoulders. You're contracting the abdominals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knee, knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't get the knees in. Okay, back to the beginning. Walking lunges. Second round. Again, if you don't have the space to walk, do them in place. Front lunge. Alternate that lunge. 4, 5, 6. Don't look down at your feet as you lunge, because you have a tendency of leaning forward like this, and your knees go over your toes. Keep your back straight, your core is engaged. If you want to make it harder, raise those hands overhead, hold a weight. You don't have to hold anything. You don't engage your core, it will definitely be harder. Side plank hip dip with an elbow twist. Right side's first. Here's your elbow. Okay, you don't have to go to the hand if you don't want to. Drop down, twist in. Drop down, twist in. Entirely up to you, okay? If it gets to be too much on your wrist, lower down to your elbows. Start on your elbows. Work up to your hands. Take breaks when you need them. If it gets to be too much and you want to drop a leg down, drop down, twist in. Down, twist in. Down, twist in. You do what feels comfortable for you. Side lunges should be next. Side to side lunges. Oops. Then we have the left side. Remember to push that butt back. Keep that back straight. Abs are tight. Chest is lifted. And don't let those knees go past those toes. Step out far enough that you feel that inside leg straighten and you feel that through the inner thigh. Bend that outside leg. Press off with the heel. Left side plank and hip twist. Do the elbows, do a knee down, do whatever feels comfortable for you. If you just want to hold in a plank position, hold in a plank position. You don't have to do the dip and the twist. If you get tired doing the dip and the twist, hold here and take a break, okay? Do what you can. Jump lunges are next, and then the planks. I gotta stay on the mat, my floor is slippery. Remember, if you don't want to do the jumps, just do the reverse lunge back. You don't have to do the jumps. Keep your back straight, your chin lifted, your chest up. Tired. Plank down up. We still have one more round. Down and up. Should be the hip raise combo. Oh no, prisoner squats. Then the hip raise. Okay, I'll turn this way so you can see. Pushing the butt back, okay? Back, come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take breaks when you need to. Oh. Okay, now the hip raise combo. 6 plank hip raises. You're on your elbows. You are contracting your core, your abdominals. It's a small movement. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Keep your chin up. Knee tuck right. Knee tuck left. Again. 1, 2, 4, 5. Very small movement. 6. Contracted, hold. Knee tuck right. Knee tuck left. 1, 3, 4, 5. Knee tuck right, keep that chin up. Left. Again, contract. 2, 3, 5, 6. Woo. One more time through, and that will be 24 rounds. 8 exercises. We are doing walking lunges or front lunges. Whatever you have the space for, you do. Keep that chin lifted. 6. Dips and elbow twist. Line up, right side, hand under shoulder, drop down, twist in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16. Ooh. Side lunges should be next, if I'm not mistaken. Side lunges. Then we do the left side hip dip. Lunge out to the side. 5. Hip dips are next. Left side. Left side plank position. Top leg is out for support. Or you can stack them. But you want to keep that oblique lifted. Drop down. Twist in. 2. 3. When you bring that elbow down, you are contracting the left oblique. You're crunching in. 9, 10. Ooh. 11. 12. Keep good form. If you get tired, take a break. 14. 15. 16. I can feel that. Jump lunges. I'm going to feel these. How about you? You don't have to do the jumps. If you get tired, leave the jumps out. My legs are on fire. Woo. Plank down up. Remember, you're alternating going down. Core is engaged, head is lifted. What is next? Prisoner squats. Did I do them already? Did I miss something? Maybe I didn't. I'm losing my mind. 1, 2. Sit back. Press that butt back. Keep those knees lined up with the ankles. Behind the toes. Squeeze that butt when you come up. 6, 7, 8. Almost done. 14, 15. Drop that butt down as low as you can go. Hip raises. Remember, small movement for the hip raises. You're contracting those abdominals. You are not lifting up with the butt. You are not lifting up with the arms. It's a contraction in the core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now knee. right, and left. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a knee, right, and left. Again, 1, contract, 2, it's like the cat stretch when you suck your stomach in and round that back up. I think this one's 6. Knee crunch, right and left. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, contract, 5, 6, knee crunch, right and left. And when you're done, sit back on those butts, on the heels, stretch out those abdominals, drop that head down, feel that stretch in the shoulders. You're done. Good job. That was 24 rounds, a minute of exercises in each one, 24 minutes. I did the squats, I do them pretty low. You need to, people that have tight hip flexors can't go down as far in their squats because it stops them. So the best thing you can do is stretch out your hip flexors. You can do them one of 2 ways, and I do these every night. I do a runner's stretch, but I also do, because I do yoga, I do a hip flexor stretch. This one's awesome. It'll just open up those hips. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't want your knee directly under your hip. So your knee has to be back behind your butt. And you want to keep the front knee lined up with the ankle. You're not going to go out and press your knee out. You're dropping your hip down to the floor. And that's where you feel the stretch is right here in the hip flexor. If you're doing it properly, this is the proper alignment. If you are doing it wrong, you have your knee under you and you're coming out like this and you're hyperextending the front knee, which is putting a lot of pressure on there, which you end up with knee pain. So proper alignment is to kick that right leg back, that left leg out, and press that hip down into the floor. And that is the proper stretch. Now from there, you can literally drop down onto your butt, pull the leg under, and lean back. This is a runner's stretch. This also opens up the quadricep and the hip flexor. If you can't go down in squats very far with proper alignment, it's probably because you have tight hip flexors and they contract and they stop you from dropping that butt real low. So that was the right leg. Here is the left leg. So your right leg would be in front, and you want it out far enough that your knee and your ankle are lined up, and the left leg is back, and you want the left leg behind the glute. And again, you drop that hip to the floor. You drop the pelvis down. It is not lunging forward with the knee. The knee stays lined up with the ankle behind the toe, and you're going to stretch out the hip flexor. And you should have almost a straight leg. You want the knee back behind the glute, not under it, because that will force you to go forward. And then again, to do the runner stretch on this side, you would drop down, and you would lower back as far as you can go. If that's too far and you feel your knee come up, go to where you feel that stretch in the hip flexor and all through the quad. It doesn't do you any good if you can lay back on your back and your knee lifts and it lifts and you don't feel that pull through the hamstring or through the quadricep and the hip flexor. It doesn't do you any good. So only go back. If you can only go to your elbows and you can feel it, as long as you're getting a good stretch from it,